Well, people, we're back after taking yesterday off. The wife finally returned from vacation after abandoning us for 4 days.
God forbid.
She left me, guys, to take care of these kids and dogs all by myself.
I know. House was destroyed.
Oh.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
Oh yeah, this is heavy. Ugh.
Well, you didn't do legs last week, did you?
I did not.
What's up, Newport? How's it going, buddy? It's been a minute.
Oh, where have you been traveling to? Oh, nice. Anything specific, Chris, or? Happy Easter, Amy. How goes it? Oh, I'm tired. You guys bear with me. Guys, Wisconsin's only an hour time change, but it like kicks my butt every time. Hey, Brett. Oh, nice, Chris. Chris went to Kentucky and Tennessee to work on his rental houses.
You should tell them the story about our fabulous new tenant.
You get to make that call tomorrow. I can't. I'm all done. Happy Easter, Brett.
Well, come on, guys. Double tap that screen. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Show some support.
Boys are upstairs. They're babysitting Bailey. So I put Matthew in charge of Bailey. So.
Scratch this shoulder blade. Actually, it's no shoulder blade. Both of them. Oh.
Bing, bop, boom, boom, boom. been good. So I've actually been in Wisconsin since Thursday. So I got home late last night. So I went down for my niece's recital. Or over. I'm over for my niece's recital. But no, I have not baked anything. I just spent today kind of getting the house cleaned back up, and I have a high protein cheesecake if I want to make. But all right, let's do 45. Good. So if you're ready.
Oh. Whew. Chris, how many do you own? How many rentals do you own? Broccoli's really attacking me today, guys.
Great. All right. That one sounded wet. All right. So I feel a little
shaky.
Yep.
Right.
So just don't wander. You smell.
That's awful.
Oh my God, it's like smelling salts. I'm gonna pass out. My knees got like stuck.
Your knees got stuck, guys. You hear that?
My knees did not want to stand back up. They were like, yeah, I think so.
Hey, my water's here. Her knees got stuck, guys. Double tap that screen, guys. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button.
You've never felt that before? Like your knees just did not want to do no more?
No, like my quads have given out, not the knees. The knees don't give out.
My knees gave out.
The knees wobble sometimes.
Oh, thank you, Amy. I'm not much help.
Huh?
I was telling people I'm not much help when you rack your weights. Cause...
Well, it's like free cardio. But Dan was telling me at work today that he knows a guy.
He knows a guy that knows a guy?
That might be able to give me some 45-pound weights for $1 a pound.
No way.
I said, if that's true, I'll take. I was like, I want 4 45s.
Put on. Like 4 more 45s?
Yes. So 4 more 45s is what I need. Guys, when I weighed myself on Saturday, which is the end of my week, I was 248. So I'm officially down 55 pounds. Well, and I need to probably tighten this. It is crazy. When I started this, we were here. Guys, look at it. When we started, we were here for this. And now we're going to have to go down probably another because I just feel like it's not very tight. And I've been saying this for a while.
What, 2 weeks now?
Huh?
It's like 2 weeks.
What do you mean?
We've been saying that. The last time I did like a few, which I didn't do last week.
Ah. Up here.
questioned. It's weird when they do that.
Huh?
Four.
Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Thanksgiving, good Lord, Easter. They had a huge potluck at work. It was like a Thanksgiving potluck. That's why I'm so stuck there. Like they had meatballs and all this crazy stuff that I didn't eat, and cakes and desserts.
It smelled so good.
Smelled so good. Someone made homemade meatballs. You can roll the bar back down a little bit more. There you go. That's all you.
It didn't feel like it was only.
That was all you. I didn't even help.
Happy Easter, Susie. Hello, hello.
Huh?
Oh, here, try to type that. These beautiful girls. How's your Easter, Susie? Oh, I'm sleepy. Was it? Ours was, I mean, it wasn't, my house wasn't quiet, but we didn't do anything. We were supposed to go over to my mom and dad's this afternoon for like an egg hunt and for the kids to open their baskets for my parents, but they were on their way home from Wisconsin and got delayed a little bit, so they weren't going to get home until like 4:30-ish, and we were all just, with tomorrow being Monday, nobody was really feeling it, so.
And I worked.
And he worked, so.
Because someone's got to keep her financing Gucci and gold.
So Susie, my brother made like dinner and stuff before we left yesterday. He had like ribs and stuff, so. We were pretty low key today. We got some groceries, things like that. Guys, we got 12 friends on in here and only 7 people hit that like button. So if you haven't done so already, hit that like button for us. Is this your last set or third?
Third set.
Susie, yeah, it was good. The recital was wonderful.
Don't worry, I'll wreck everything.
Does that feel good?
Huh?
Does that feel good?
Yeah.
I was just talking to the people. I was engaging with our community. So it was a good trip. I mean, the drive itself sucks, but like I wish I could just like pick myself up and put me there. That would be better. That's a lot of work, wasn't it? I feel like this is going to be too tight. There's that support that he's been wanting.
Oh.
Where your insides rearranged? Kind of what it feels like. What it looks like. How do you get enough airflow to your body when you have that on?
Well, I mean, when you have 325 pounds on your back, the goal, just stand up, because if not, you're gonna, the alternative is dying.
Like going for the forever eat.
Guys, I just want to point this out. When I started this weight loss journey, this here was up here. Look at this difference, guys. This is how many inches I've lost in my waist since I started. So, what is that? 1, 2, I don't know, like 10, 12 inches I've lost in my waist so far.
You're welcome. I'm just over here doing everything for you.
Wait. That was a close one.
What?
You almost did the forever eat. I almost took both those off.
You would have taken me out. The reality of me never coming home again.
Right here, right? See it right here. You're good now. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of you going this heavy without a weight belt.
Just another form, right?
Yeah, and then you need to order yourself a weight belt. If you're going to continue going this heavy, you need to get yourself a weight belt. Guys, keep tapping that screen. Hit that like button. Show some love. I'd appreciate it. I got you. Come on. That's all you. Come on. Let's go. That's enough. You got 2 or 3 more.
I did, but the bar was slipping. Like it was laying like down
On your
here.
shoulder blade?
Yeah.
Yeah, order yourself a weight belt. Get yourself a decent one. And you easily probably do 455 for 2 or 3.
455.
350.
155. You what?
You got that side? Yeah, I got confused. All right, watch out.
Hey, Michael. Michael says love. No way. Your tummy's starting to show definition. Great job. Guys, we got 10 friends on in here. Everyone do me a favor if you haven't done so. Double tap that screen. That one was literally sitting on my... Oh, that hurt.
Huh?
That was really...
Well, I was talking to Dan today about working out.
Yeah.
And he was saying that, like, for squats, he's like, dumbbell because he can't have, like, the range of motion with that. I'm like, well, that's because you got, like, no traps for, like, the weights to sit on. I was like, if you have big traps and you pull them back, like, the weight... Here, she'll point. I can't reach. No, up higher. Right there. Like, that's where the bar should sit. So you don't have traps. Like, wait, you just tell me I have no muscle. Like, well, I'm not trying to lie, man. Like, it's the truth. Thanks, Michael. I'm trying. So when I ended yesterday, I was at 485. Gosh, I can't talk today. 485. I was at 485. Nope. Yeah, that's dyslexia, guys. If you guys ever want to know what dyslexia is, that's what it is. So, but no, 248. We got there eventually. So I was 248 pounds when I finished last week. So I'm officially down 55 pounds. 55 pounds down. And another probably 15 to go. All right, guys. We're going to do 335.
Well, it wants me to measure myself.
Putting this weight belt on is the whole thing. Hit that subscribe button. Show some support. Good Lord. Couldn't get it to break over. Okay. Oh. I like how you're not even fucking paying attention.
Honey, I don't overly worry about you. Like, you know what you're capable of doing.
But again, now you're right here doing your shit, and I'm right here on you like I got you. You over here.
I was looking for my weight belt.
Yeah, do that after your workout, not during it.
You do this down here by yourself sometimes.
Yeah, but again, I think the time I walk down here, she should be more supportive. Not over there staring at her phone. Like, I'm over here being a big hype man. You got this. I got you. Guess that's the difference between men and women. We gotta support ourselves, fellas. Excuse me. I should have went for a fourth one. That's the goal, guys. Trying to. Got about probably, like I said, probably another 15 pounds to lose, which is crazy. So obviously my next big goal is 242. Get down to 242, and then I'll be able to do a powerlifting competition. I reached out some friends recently to improve my grip strength, so that way I can do that deadlift competition. So, like a couple days ago, I did just basically grip strength of holding 210s without like on the outside. So really focus on doing exercise to improve my grip strength. All right, what are you doing next?
Whatever you're not doing.
So, well, it don't matter to me. So we've got 3 sets of stiff-legged, 3 sets of Bulgarian split squats, and then 3 sets of like the wide squats. So whatever one you want to do.
I'll just start with this one. Let's do that one.
Okay. You want like the 5s, or do you remember what you did? Probably want to put some shoes on so you can have some grip strength. Thanks for that like, guys. Appreciate it. No, Michael, I can't wear a marathon. Like, I don't run that much. I could walk, but not run. So I'm really wishing I would have went for 3 on that last set of squats. Like, I'm very mad at myself. Like, I had 3 in me. Like 3, maybe 4, but it's so hard without a spotter, and like I don't have a rack here. So if I get stuck down, like the chances of me hurting myself are pretty severe. So I just don't want to risk it. But this is where I wish sometimes I lifted in a gym where I had like the arms. Like when you squat, you have arms. Like worst case scenario, you just take it backwards, it falls 2 inches out of the arms, and you're fine. But I don't have that type of equipment here, so we just kind of make do with what we have. Oh. Michael, I used to run 5Ks all the time. So my old job, I worked with abuse and neglected kids in the foster care system, was a 40-bed residential facility, and they were sponsored by Playmakers. So Playmakers would give shoes and shirts and stuff like that to the staff. And every Tuesdays and Thursdays, they would come and run with the kids after school. Usually like between like 3:40, it was like 3:45 for like an hour. They'd run with the kids outside, and we would run with the kids. And so we actually weirdly had like the cemetery behind us, and 1 lap was 1 mile. And so we would run outside, and then on Saturdays at like 9 o'clock in the morning, we'd have to get the kids up because I had to be to work at like 6:30. So we'd get the kids up at like 7:30, get them ready, and we would go to these races. And I used to run 5Ks all the time. And so my best time ever was like 23 minutes and 30 seconds. So not bad. So I'm trying to do some like wider squats, guys, to really focus on like my interior. So try to go real wide. Focus on the interior of, what do you call that? Like your groin area. Good job. Go a little bit deeper. There you go. Yeah, go down further. So if you need to move that front leg up a little bit further so you can, then do it. There you go. Perfect. Good job. So you really weirdly have, turn around. You have a fuzz here, and there was a third one on you somewhere, and I thought you had bed bugs on you.
Yeah.
You have 3 black fuzzes. Like,
So these little fuzzies right here.
you know what those are? My shoes. That's the bottom of my shoes from the treadmill. It's like little rubber pieces. It's either the bottom of my shoes or the treadmill itself. It's like lets off little rubber pieces. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate it. How many did you just do there? 8? That looked pretty easy. Huh?
That's good.
How was it?
Hurts.
Bulgarian split squats are no joke. Bye, Michael. Have a good one. Ooh, that was a good one. Make sure you're not bottoming out.
Right.
Like drop too fast and then catch yourself. Is that 3 or 2?
2.
Huh? Probably shouldn't say that out loud. Oh, gum all over the place. Like that there's bobby pins all over down here.
Also fake nails.
Oh, and fake nails. Oh, did you cut yourself?
Yeah, let's go in the watermelon.
Huh?
Let's go in the watermelon.
Oh no. All right. Let's go.
Thank you, Susie. Yes, they're split squats.
What's that?
Somebody asked what I was doing.
Oh yeah, Bulgarian split squats.
Susie's answering for us.
Also known as the devil's lettuce. I just made that last part up.
Not sure if lettuce is a...
Bulgarian split squats really work on isolating the front quads.
Ooh, ooh, falling over.
Good job.
He's up. That means belt Bailey needs to go out.
Who's watching Bailey? All right. Come on, you got this. 2 more. All right.
What? You almost counted.
I wasn't counting at all. I just seen how you were struggling and wanted you to do 2 more. I did not count at all. There was 0 counting on my end.
Susie wants to know how your boys did next year.
Huh?
Susie wants to know how your boys did this trip.
Oh, we had a good time. So my mom came and stayed Thursday to Friday and had a blast. She went home, but then my mom wanted to go to the Minecraft movie and didn't want to drive back up here. So then I ended up driving back home to my hometown. Picked up my mom. We took my mom and the boys. We went to see the Minecraft movie. Then we went out to eat at Wendy's, which was okay at best. And my mom wanted to go to like a Chinese place in Owasso, and I wasn't feeling it. She wanted to go to like J Buffet. I was like, not feeling it. So we went to Wendy's, which again wasn't that great either. So cheat day meal was kind of disappointing. But the wife brought home a bunch of snacks when she got home, so I had some candy, so I felt better about it. Like, I get all excited for Saturday, like cheat meal, like, yes, we're gonna have some sugar, we're gonna have some candy, we're gonna have some cookies, we're gonna do all the things. And then it's like, I eat them and it's like, this doesn't even taste that good.
Don't you do 3 sets?
Yeah. So if we do 4, 3, 3, and 3, that's 9, that's 13. I do 4 sets there, that's 17 sets.
So am I only doing 3 or am I doing 4?
I would do 3, 3, 3. Because then we're at 17 sets with everything. So when we started doing this, we just kind of added this.
Right, but I'm only going to be at 4, 3, 3.
I mean, that's still 13 sets for leg day.
And then I got the call, Susie, like 30 minutes from home last night. It was what, 9:30?
Yeah.
I get a text that says, I'm gonna die.
That's not what I said.
Yes, it is.
I would like to see proof. Because I don't think that's what I said.
I'm going to die. I said, we are 40. Ready?
We probably shouldn't show that on there.
I'm going, why?
Because it's...
I'm
that was
going...
TT, we definitely bananaed already.
Yeah, I'm going to die. And so I called him. He didn't answer. Then I get a Snapchat of a pile of vomit on my living room floor.
Okay, but what she's failing to tell you is it wasn't just a pile. It was like it was like this size and like this high off the ground. It was like Matthew had decided that all of his dinner was coming up, the ice cream that he ate, and everything else he ate.
Why would you think giving a child who has got extreme phlegm right now ice cream a good idea?
He's had ice cream every day since you left. Every day.
Great.
And I don't do vomit, and so the smell. So I'm over here like shirt up. Peyton's over here like playing like a left tackle, trying to keep the dogs away from it as the dogs are trying to all eat it. Matthew, I'm like, go away, get in the shower, like get out of here. And there's like chunks of it. I'm like, what do I do? So I just vacuumed the whole thing up.
No, you did not.
No, I didn't. Just kidding. No. So like, I grabbed this white and I tried to scoop as much of it up because that was already thrown up on. And then we kind of put that in there. And then we grabbed tissues and we cleaned that all up. Then we tried to scrub it, and it's just like,
Okay, enough. Think happy thoughts. Sunshines and rainbows.
You're good?
It's fine, you're good.
Honey, don't step away like that. Come on now. Just back straight up.
I was giving you space.
It's fine. I'm not going to go while you're going anyways.
Oh,
Try to go a little bit lower if you can. head down. You gotta keep your head up. Like, for you, probably focus on like here. So even when you come down, like don't fall, like keep your head slightly up and keep it up because it'll help with that.
Yeah, it was and it was all because Brandon asked him to take his medicine. So the one thing I told Brandon before I left was just mix his medicine in with Pepsi.
So no, if you do that, it's just gonna sit at the bottom.
It doesn't. You stir it up and he drinks it, and it does not stir at the bottom. Brown pop is the only thing that disguises the taste of something.
He's a Nancy. He needs to get over it.
Have you smelled that shit? Huh?
Said something. A little bit wider. Put the weight in the balls of your feet.
Oh,
I got you. You either don't have enough weight on there or what, because I don't know, you just did a lot. Lost track.
12.
And what's that what it was? I feel like really get that hitch in your butt. So that first movement's hitched back, then down. Breathe all of a sudden. I can't breathe. That's weird. I don't know if I held my breath in a mistake or what, but all of a sudden can't breathe. Well, I did 10 reps on this leg for the first time ever, and then I only got 6 on the other. Hey, Susie, what's your husband think about Jey Uso winning? right leg. Let's go. Your right leg. There you go. Hip that. Hitch. There you go. There you go. Good job. I got you. One more, come on! There you go. Good job. Good job.
I don't like those.
Said it's long overdue, he loved it. I forgot to tell Matthew. Matthew! Matthew!
I was responsible for Bailey, remember?
What?
Jey Uso won the championship at WrestleMania last night.
He did?
Yeah.
Jey Uso.
Jey Uso won the championship
Who
last
did he
night.
win against?
I can't think of his name. Susan, who did Jey Uso face last night? I can't remember. It was that dude that has no personality. I can't think of his name right now.
Gunther?
Yeah, Gunther.
He beat him?
Yeah, he beat Gunther last night.
So now he has...
Yeah, now he's the heavyweight champion.
Okay, we got Bailey out since we've been down here.
No, she's just been sleeping.
Where's your full stuff, big one?
That was only 2. You went first. Or did I go first? Son of a gun!
You're really pushing that back. That's what was happening. I was trying to like hold it.
I can't do 10. It's too much for me. I can't breathe. 2 sets of 8.
I find with 8, like I get my best.
Yeah, I was trying to do 10, but I can't. I can't breathe. Guys, we got 14 y'all beautiful folks on. Double tap that screen. Hit that like button. Show some support. I truly appreciate it.
Dad,
What?
can you ask Susie what does the game play on?
You can't watch it. It's a pay-per-view.
I didn't know that.
It's like super expensive.
Oh, it's on Peacock. You've got.
Huh?
I could get him on Peacock.
The whole thing is? Huh. be logged in on one of the kids' stuff already.
Right?
Matthew,
What?
do you have Peacock on your TV?
Yes.
I think you can watch it on that.
Okay, let's go check.
Oh. Guys, I'm struggling today. What are you doing? Who cares? We all know she's crazy. Or a capitalist.
Well, apparently her book on the back, everything was returned.
Why?
Because she didn't have it linked appropriately.
Good. That's super funny. Oh, peoples. That's how Daniel watches it? Okay. Well, we have one.
I'll go up and leave her when I'm done.
I think it already is. There you go. Good job. I got heartburn. Oh. Gotta build those calves don't have chicken legs. No chicken legs allowed here. What's up, Heather? Happy Easter. Huh? Every time.
Just leaving my path.
Huh?
Just leaves my path.
Can't wait for my cold bath later. I think I'm gonna have to repump up the thing. It deflated a little bit. Guys, if you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button, hit that follow, hit that subscribe. I'd appreciate the support. Whew.
How often are we going to have to replace the water in that thing?
I don't know. Really kind of whenever you want, I guess.
Guys, we're taking a poll. How many people think I should try a cold plunge bath? A cold bath. I would not make it I'd probably make it 30 seconds.
King, man, let me tell you right now. So when I was younger, talk about my early teens, like I hated legs and I didn't train them. So in high school, I was just terrible. I was super weak. I didn't start training until I got older. Biggest regret in my life is avoiding training leg day. Now, like, leg day is probably my favorite. And like, I hate benching. Like, I do it because you have to, but bench is probably I hate it. It's like, deadlift I'm super strong at. I pulled 445 for 4 the other day. So I love deadlift. George thinks you should. Heather thinks, I'm telling you, the mental clarity in it makes you feel a million times better. Like the cold plunge is amazing. I am not a sore since I started doing it. There you go. It's perfect form. Good job. Thanks, King. King, I know you must be new here, or you might be new here. But I've lost 55 pounds. I was 303 when I started this journey about 7 months ago. So I've recently lost 55 pounds in the last 7 months now, probably. Since September of last year is when I started. So 55 pounds. I was thicker than a Snickers, belly out to here, looking disgusting. So just been putting in mad work day after day after day.
She survived. I don't know how. She's been
My chest day is Friday, and so you can look through. I don't do a good job labeling or putting captions on my videos, but my chest day is pretty consistent. I do 4 sets of flat bench heavy, so 4 sets of 4. So usually I do like 395 for 4, 305 for 4, 315 for 4. And then this week I think I got like 315 for 2. But I didn't have a spotter because she was out of town, so I just stayed with that. And then I do incline 4 sets of 8. So the weight varies. I do 4 sets of 8, and then I do decline 4 sets of 8 to 12. So kind of depending on how I'm going along, how many I can get. So then I do decline. I wish I had dumbbells. I don't have dumbbells. If I had dumbbells, I would do 4 sets of flat, 2 sets of dumbbell flat press, 4 sets of incline, and then 2 sets of dumbbell, and I would completely skip decline if I had dumbbells. But because I don't have dumbbells, I just stick with the barbell, do a decline, and it just kind of makes up for it at the end of the day. So just, I lift heavy. My 4 sets I like to lift heavy is bench, deadlift, and squat. So I always do 4 sets of heavy because I do like to do powerlifting. So at the end of the day, I'm an avid power lifter.
Heather Bailey was naughty.
Bailey is incredibly naughty. Yes, you're new. Thanks, King. I appreciate that. Are you done? Mm-hmm. All right, I got...
One more set there, and then your 3 deadlifts. Not deadlifts. Oh, Bailey's at her go outside and play for 45 minutes and then come in and pee on the floor stage.
Yeah, so... But Heather, thanks for reminding me because I pretty much forgot to feed her. She eats normal, like the dog food, but the wet food. I appreciate that help. So, but King, like you could see, like, because I allowed myself to get so out of shape, like the way my stomach hangs here to here, like with the extra skin, like it kind of is what it is at this point. So we're doing the best we can. I got about another 15, 20 pounds I probably need to lose, and I'll kind of see where I'm at that point. So. Another thing I wish I could do is like if I had heavy enough dumbbells I wish I could do like dumbbell flies, or even like those cable crossovers where you could come and like grab cables and come up like this. I love those, but I don't have them. What's up, Tanya? No, Heather, I'm just keeping it real. Too many people out here just faking stuff and stuff. And for me, I like to keep it real. It is what it is. Like, because I allowed myself to get extremely overweight, like, there's a chance that this might never get fixed. It is what it is. I'm still going to put in the work day after day and kind of see what happens. guys, when I do calves, I do 2 sets of 12 with my feet straight, 2 sets of 12 with my feet pointed out, basically my heels in, and then 2 sets with my heels pointed out. So 4 sets to hit them, or 6 sets total to hit them each different way. So I used to have real tiny calves I was embarrassed of. They're still tiny, but they're getting bigger day by day. So, but guys, we got 10 of y'all beautiful folks in here. If you haven't done so already, Heather, that was strike one. I'll give you another guess. Oh, but try to get those calves to grow. So I'm so far behind. I got so much to do today. Good Lord. Maybe I won't. Huh? Oh, flex out and pass out over here. What's up, Sticky Finger? Heather, that was Bowser. Yeah. He's a big old blockhead. Big old blockhead. Oh. Oh shit. Woo, that was scary. I almost couldn't get the weight up. Oh. Almost got stuck down there, guys. Oh. But my goal is to lose, like, I got another like 10 to 15 pound guys. That's my goal. Like, I put in work day after day. And it's crazy to think, like, I've lost 55 pounds and I'm still nowhere close. Like, think about demoralizing. Like, man, you put in a bunch of work, you diet, you've been doing great for 7 months. You still fat, bro. You still fat. You still got 20 pounds to go. Like, you still fat. And so it's like, well, back to chicken rice and broccoli it is. Like, there's no rest for the wicked. Like, you still fat, bro. Oh, all right. All right, let's try. That was a weird noise. Pretend like I didn't just do that. Oh. Heather, we still got some slots. This belt's not that old. Whew. It's only 3 or 4 years old. Ugh. Oh, guys, I really don't know what that noise was. That was really weird. Like, it got me. Oh, here making funny noises. But guys, if you haven't done so already, double tap that screen. My goal is always to get 20 likes during the live. If you haven't done so already, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, Susie knows me. If it ain't broken, we ain't replacing it. Hold on. Let me see. Let me show you my old belt. And this is a crappy one because it was old. Where'd it go? Hold on. I don't know where it's at. But these belts here, because they're like expensive, like powerlifting belts, these belts here are like $120. So they're very thick, and that provides that extra protection when you're lifting, 500 pounds. So they're expensive. It was like a really like girly like grunt. It was like, I don't know where that came from. Oh, this is pinching the hell out of my side. It's pinching my side here. What's up, you sir? How you doing today, buddy? This is my last set here, guys, before I hop on the treadmill. I'm doing good today, man. I worked a little bit earlier, came home. Actually, I slept in, went to work, came home, just trying to grind. I'm probably going to say this name wrong, but Layton, thanks, appreciate that. Hit that subscribe. I do. Guys, seriously, if you guys see someone working out, I don't care if they're fat, I don't care if they're skinny, I don't care if they're in shape, I don't care if they look amazing, I don't care if they look terrible. Go in there and tell that person good job. They're showing up, they went to the gym, they're doing the best they can, show those people support. So what I've been trying to do is scroll through. It's hard because you can't find lives specifically for like workouts, or if you guys know how to do it, please let me know how. But I was like YouTube and like lives for people on there, and every single person that was working out, I was giving people shout outs every single time, because people don't know, half of just working out is just showing up every single day. Show up, do the best you can. It doesn't have to be a good workout, it doesn't have to be a great workout. Show up. Because if you showed up, you're better than who you were yesterday. And that's the key, is just show up. Just keep showing up, and you will keep getting stronger, and you will keep getting better. I lost my grip strength. Look at, ran out of grip strength. Okay, let's see. Yep. You guys see that? Look at that. That's gonna bruise tomorrow. All right, guys, give me just a second. I'm gonna get set up over here for the treadmill. You guys can hang out for a minute. I'm gonna go play some Roblox. But thanks, Yusuf. Guys, I'm gonna go get it set up. Someone tell me a story because I could use this distraction because I'm seriously running out of energy. All right, let's move this. Oh my goodness, I almost fell down. Once upon a time. No good story Susie ever started with I was eating a salad. Most good stories start with I was drinking one time and is he in the dirt? Told ya. All right. Oh. Is that up all the way? That's okay. We'll just tilt just there. I feel like that's not up all the way. Hold on a second, beautiful people. Maybe it is. There we go. Oh! Sorry, guys. Tipped over. That was super dramatic. One time at band... Oh, that's where most of the good stories happen at band camp. What's up, Thane? Hey, JP, how are you doing? All right, guys, give me just a second. Thanks for all those likes. I appreciate it. All right. Trying to get everything set up over here. Thanks, JP. I appreciate that. My goal is always to try to get to 20. Time to get this cardio on. Happy Easter, Joy. Thane, how are you doing today? Thane, remind me what country you're from again. I remember you're from Europe, I believe. But what country are you from again? Oh, guys, I'm hungry. I only had a protein shake and one meal so far because I slept in, so my foods are definitely off today. Thank you for whoever gave me that 13th like. So we'll do the best. JP, thank you. Happy Easter to you and your family too. Oh. All right, guys, big goals this week. Big goals. I think I want to try to get down to like 246. 246. My dad fixed me ham. Well, that's nice. My work had a big potluck. I didn't eat anything, but like they had like ham, macaroni and cheese, cheesy potatoes. What else did they have? Meatballs. Thank you, whoever gave that 13th like. I appreciate it. So I work at a big hospital and I work in the ER. So, you know, we probably got 25 doctors in the ER, maybe 30 doctors in the ER, probably another 30 nurses, techs, and stuff like that. So a very large hospital. And so, like, just counters and tables just packed full of food. And I didn't have any. I wanted to, but I didn't have any. So I stayed good. Stayed on my diet. Well, I asked him to do that, the ham. That's all I want. Well, that's good, Joy. That was nice of him. Make sure you tell him you appreciate him. That's the key, guys. When people do stuff for us, just say, hey, I appreciate that. It goes a long way. Currently roasting chicken and having some cheddar broccoli rice. Susie, that sounds good. A baked potato sounds good. I haven't had a quality baked potato in a while. I'm already trying to plan what I'm going to do for next cheat day, next Saturday. Because this Saturday just wasn't it. Like, I don't know. Had like, reheated some like leftover pizza from the night before from the kids and my mom had. And I had some popcorn. And then we went to Wendy's. Like, it wasn't even overly that good for a cheat meal this week. Or cheat day. So, most people do a cheat meal. I do a cheat day because I work so hard the other 6 days. So I'm at such a massive calorie deficit the other 6 days that I allow myself to take a break and do whatever I want on Saturday. I don't work out, I don't do cardio, I eat whatever I want. I did have some coffee with coffee creamer in there, which was pretty good. I did enjoy that. Oh. What's up, Seth? How you doing today, buddy? Hope you're staying positive. Whew. Seth, if you haven't done so already, please hit that like button. I'd appreciate that. Our goal during each live is always to try to get 20 likes. So if you haven't done so already, hit that like button. Yeah, guys, I forgot to post in the group chat on Saturday, Susie and Heather, if you guys are still here, that, yeah, I got down to 248, which was great. So I'm officially down 55 pounds so far. So thanks, Seth, for that like. Appreciate it. I only need 6 more to reach my goal. So 55 pounds. Think about that. So 55, we've been doing this for 7 months. What is that? 9 pounds a month, right? No, that'd be 63. So 8 pounds a month. Oh, that's great. So what is that? 7 times 8 is what? 56? So right around 8 pounds a month. Then we had some bad months where we didn't eat well, or some bad weeks where during the holidays we didn't eat well and didn't exercise. So not too bad. Not to mention that I've probably put on another, 20 pounds of muscle in this time, maybe even more. So I've probably lost, 80 pounds of fat and put on another 20 to 30 pounds of muscle, if I had to guess, total. So yeah, feel pretty good about it. But again, it sucks. I'm still probably 20 pounds away from my goal. I keep saying 20 pounds, then I lose 5 pounds, and then it's like another 20 pounds and stuff. Each time I say it like this, it stays the same, where I just gotta keep losing. But here we are on a Sunday. Putting in that work. Not making excuses. I had excuses this morning. So I'm getting up early. Oh. One pound of muscle takes 20% less space than 1 pound of fat. That's crazy to think about. You need to go shopping next weekend. What am I shopping for? I literally just spent, that was about 2-3 weeks ago. Went and bought a bunch of new work shirts. My mom bought me 2 or 3 for my birthday. And then, be honest, I didn't see that one coming. Once you typed it out, I seen it. It played out in my head. But beforehand, I'm like, what? What are we buying? Like, what do we get next? But, yeah, I went and bought a bunch of new clothes a couple weeks ago because I didn't have anything that fit for work. So I felt pretty good. Thanks, Susie. I appreciate that. It's crazy. And again, guys, you know, we're the most critical of ourselves. If I run, yes. Yes, they do. Like, I feel like I should just clip that, play it in like slow motion, like a Baywatch run. Like, now I'm out of breath. Oh. No kidding. You guys ever see the lady? No. I scrape my feet on the treadmill. You guys ever see the lady that uses hers to bust cans? She's like, oh, and like breaks watermelon and stuff with them. I'm like, dang, be careful with those things. Like lady, like straight out here just busting watermelons and cans. I'm like, dang, it's never that deep. They're meant to be loved. Held. Oh. Well, guys, that was a quick 10 minutes in, so I appreciate that. Thanks for whoever gave that 15th like. I appreciate it. Definitely hungry. I have to drink part of my protein shake before I do my cold plunge. Oh. And mine aren't quite that big. Your cat needs a treadmill. That's funny. I feel like that way with Bowser sometimes. Like, buddy. But then he just has unlimited energy when he's outside. Just acted a fool. Guys, we got 9 y'all beautiful folks on. If you haven't done so already, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that follow, hit all the things. I'd appreciate that support. Guys, I'm down 55 pounds so far. Probably another 15 to go, 15 to 20 to go. So I was 303 at one point, I'm down to 248 right now. Obviously, my next real big goal is to get down to 242 to do my powerlifting competition. Oliver has a lot of weight behind, tiny paws, and it bruises. Oh, Susie, that's how Bowser is. He has no clue how big he is, then he just comes and like steps on you and just doesn't care about anything. That's 100% how Bowser is. Like, he kept trying to climb up on my mom. I remember you wanted to be down to 240. Heather, for me to be able to do the powerlifting competition I want, 240 is probably ideal because, like, my goal is 242. I have to weigh in at 242. Anything over 242, I have to compete at a higher weight class. So, 240 is probably better because it gives me a couple pound of leeway for whatever reason if I come in heavy. Because I think you weigh in the night before, or the day before if I'm correct. So, oh, 15 minutes in, 45 to go, guys.
How long before you want me to get the ice in the ice bath?
Well, I feel like I'll end the live here, come up, get things around, and then we could always go live on TT.
Okay.
Are you gonna do it?
I'm like 70-30.
Which way?
Yeah.
70-30, yes. You aren't a short guy, so what would be an average? Susie, you want to hear something crazy? Thank you for whoever gave me that 16th like. I appreciate it. So for my weight, I'm supposed to be 185. Think about that. 185 pounds, 6'1", 185 is what, like, my BMI says my weight's supposed to be. I haven't been 185 since Clinton was in office. So it's been a minute. But I think for my muscle size, For my muscle size, I think probably, I mean, if I want to be fully jacked and chiseled, probably 235, probably, if I had to guess. I'm 6'3". That's what your son is 6'3", 185. I graduated high school at 6'1", 181, and that was the last time. Who called who? Got people calling people? Did he call you Wendy's? Was it yes, Wendy's? Wendy's, yes. Rock. Rock. Oh. Oh, well, you know. As long as I don't call you late for supper, that's all that matters. I've been called worse. This motherfucker here. Oh. When I think of Frank Gallagher from, what was the name of that show? Shameless. That guy was a savage. See, everything I've ever heard about is like chiropractors are like fake doctors and they're terrible for you. So I've never used a chiropractor. I do want to go get a massage though. Basically, when I had my knee surgery, my doctor told me that I should get a massage like every other month. At least once a month if possible, because it will help with like my knee surgery because of all the tendons being tight around it. They basically said it'd be really good for me. And I think I did 2 or 3 and then stopped because I'm cheap. I've had good lucks with myself and the kids with chiropractic care, even with Cody's brains. Huh. Well, that's good. Alright guys, I'm going to check my heart rate. We're 20 minutes into cardio now. Well, that sucks, Susie. All right. Heart rate's 135. Perfect. Who are you yelling at? Apparently Bowser's being naughty. Leave it to Bowser to get himself in trouble. She's like, you don't run from me. as he's running from her. Bells is a savage. He has no F's to give in life. He does whatever he wants, whenever he wants, and ain't nobody gonna tell him any different. This is Bowles' world. We're just living in it. He is the whole problem. You're right there. Correct. 100%. That's what I told you. That's why me and Bowles vibe. Like he's feral, like me. We just kind of do what we want. And Bella's just kind of a princess. When my mom was here over the last few days, she's like, Bella's so good. She's such a good dog. Like, Bella's my favorite. She's like, she just kind of chills. Like, yeah. She don't like to go outside. She just kind of naps. Doesn't really cause any chaos and pees on the floor once in a while. She got the pee on the floor out, she'd be the perfect dog. She just hasn't figured that part out yet. Some people have something, some bad. I'll take it, you know? Oh. I'm so hungry. So hungry. 37 minutes to go. Anybody do anything for the holidays today? Anybody do anything fun? Y'all just stay at home like me? Heather, when you move into your apartment, what's up, Jacob? How you doing today, buddy? Jacob, if you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button. I appreciate it. Happy Easter to you and your family. Ooh, my back itches. So Wednesday, that's exciting. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. Oh, need to bring a back scratcher down here. My first belt loop began to make me just stop. Oh man, good for you. So she did it up right. I continue my diet today, man. Thank you for whoever gave me that 17th like. I continue my diet. Again, one more step closer to my goal, guys. Get down. I don't know what. I keep changing my final weight. But I think I'll have to throw a party or something. Do a big barbecue. Invite like my 2 friends that I have over. I only got about 2 friends. Oh, Wednesday's your birthday? Well, that's exciting. June 1st, possibly sooner. Those are both exciting. You got any plans for your birthday? Oh. Man, it'd be real cool if my back stopped itching. Celebratory barbecue. I'm telling you, that's what I'll do. We'll cook burgers, brats. More of like a burgers, brats kind of person. Do some corn in the cob. Do some like potato salad. What do we do? Potato salad. Some what other kind of salad? Some kind of other salad. How far are you out from your weight loss goal? So Jacob, I'm down 55 pounds as of right now. So 55 pounds. My next goal is 242. I'm 6 pounds away from that. So I think realistically, I don't know. I'll probably have to walk around like 235, 230, 235, somewhere in there. I do keep changing it because every time I get to where I want to be, I don't look like how I want to look. So then I have to keep changing it, keep changing the goals, keep changing the expectations. So like I look decent now, but like I walk around at work, I still got a muffin top, like you can see in my shirt. So, I mean, I'm not trying to say that to be mean or anything like that, but the reality is I have a certain way I want to look, and I'm going to keep putting in work until I get there. And I got a system that kind of works for me right now. Going live has really helped a lot. Like that accountability to myself of like, hey, I have to come out here now and say, hey, guys, I just ate a half a piece of pizza or whatever. And to me, that's enough of accountability to kind of help psychologically in doing what I'm supposed to do. So it has really helped a lot. Because in the past when I did this, it was just me and my wife. And Danny's never going to be like, you got to quit being fat. Like, so it was just one of those things where like, yeah, it just keeps changing until I kind of get to where it's more of a look than a weight. Once you get your desired weight. So Susie, Danny, and I were talking about that. And I think what I'll do is, because I'm an all or nothing kind of person, I'll still follow my same diet in the morning. So like I'll still have a protein shake and black coffee. I'll still do rice, chicken, and broccoli for the next 2 meals. But when I get home, I'll eat with the family. So like I'll eat normal. Like whatever Danny cooks for dinner, I'll have that for dinner. And then I'll still work out, lift weights 5 days a week. I'll probably do like 30 minutes of cardio, like maybe 3 days a week instead of an hour. I'll cut out cardio on 2 of the days. Maybe instead of like doing like hardcore cardio, I'll take the dogs for a walk outside, you know, when the weather's nicer out. And because I prefer to do cardio on the treadmill right now because the treadmill forces a certain speed. Like it forces me to walk normal than I would normally walk. And so if I was outside, I don't think I could keep this pace up because I would have to like speed walk while outside, and that just kind of feels weird and awkward. Not only that, but you're fighting with the dogs to try to walk. So I think those things would change. If I'm having like a work potluck, I would continue I would eat at the work potluck. Like all my colleagues went out to eat Friday morning before work because a bunch of us in just my program alone, we worked. And so like I would have went out to eat with them. I would have got a breakfast sandwich. I would have got coffee with everybody. But for me right now, I don't want to put myself in a situation to where like they're all eating this great food and I'm sitting over here sipping black coffee. Like it's not a good time. So I just don't go to those type of events. Because it's very hard. Like following a strict diet and trying to have a social life is difficult because, you know, you appear like you're the no fun person. Like, oh, come on, you can just have one slice of pizza. Come on, one donut's not going to kill you. Or one chocolate muffin will be fine. But what people don't realize, for me, the way my brain works, gosh, guys, my back is just so bad, it's driving me crazy. Like, the way my brain works is, if I open up the floodgates, it just opens. Makes sense. Imagine how unstoppable you'll feel. Oh, Jacob, that's the point. I've decided unless I'm required to by law, I'm not wearing a shirt all summer. That's my goal. I want to start to get some sun. I want to get a tan. Yeah. And that's the thing is, like, even I'll go upstairs, my kids will be like, I'll be like, how do I look? Do I look better? Like, yeah, you look a little bit better, but you're still fat. It's like, thanks, buddy. Thanks. My kids always know how to keep me at a baseline, so I always appreciate that. And I always tell my kids, like I always tell my kids, be honest with people. Like, you don't have to be a jerk, don't be a prick, but you can be honest with people. Like, we have such an issue in society that, like, no, you ain't fat. Like you look beautiful. Slay queen. Like, you do you. Good job, king. Been walking around like 350 pounds, like, no, you fat. We just don't need to say it like that. Like, I look good? Yeah, you look great. But be honest with people. Like, this whole society thing of, like, we tell everybody, oh, you look great, you're healthy. And you're like 400 pounds. Like, you ain't healthy, bro. You ain't healthy. You cheeseburger away from a heart attack. We need to get back to society of like telling people that like, hey, you need to do better. Like, and if you don't want to, cool. Like, good for you. You live your best life. But don't claim to be healthy when you're 200 pounds overweight. I used to have a buddy of mine that'd be like, he's like, you know you could die any day now. I'm like, yeah, you're right. He's like, eat that cheeseburger. He's like, you'll regret all that time working out and eating healthy and all that good food you miss. I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Like, in that moment I will. But I also want to try to live as long as possible to spend as much time with my wife and kids as I can, because we only get so much time with them if we don't take care of ourselves. I'm quitting smoking right now. Been 8 months on them, down to 5 a day. Oh man, Jacob, I've seen some studies on smoking, and that literally, I can't remember if it's 3 months or 6 months after you fully quit, like you get like 60% regen and lung functioning. Like it's only like 3 or 6 months after quitting. Like it comes back so fast for people who stop smoking. It's like truly amazing. So good for you. Just keep it up. Like you'll see a huge difference in lung functioning. And that's like even for me. Like I've never smoked my entire life. Never smoked cigarettes. Never smoked weed. Anything at all. And to me, it was all more about financial. I grew up poor, HUD housing, food stamps poor, and I knew if I had to do those type of things, it cost money. I don't want to spend the money. And so, just the time I spend on the treadmill doing this each week, like I used to get winded going upstairs. I don't get winded going upstairs anymore. I used to get winded like doing all kinds of things. It doesn't happen anymore because I'm literally doing an hour of cardio a day. Even though it's walking, it just makes a huge difference in my ability to function in everyday life without getting tired. And it's crazy, even guys, when I don't sleep as well, like I feel a million times better when I eat healthy and exercise. Like my body just naturally feels better. All right, we're just shy of 35 minutes. Making pretty good progress today. Are there any extra benefits to running versus walking? Yes. There's additional heart benefits of straightening the heart, strengthening the heart, and stuff like that. To be honest with you, I believe if you ran versus walking, you'll probably burn more fat. Like if you ran for an hour versus like walking for an hour, you're going to burn way more fat because you're putting more energy into it. So, but again, if you run 5 miles in 30 minutes or you walk 5 miles in 60 minutes, it's about the same. You're going to burn about the same calories. So you get more time back if you run. So for me, it's all been about about the duration of where you're going to go or the calories you want to burn. So you can put it simply into a calculator and say, hey, I want to burn 300 calories during cardio. So what do I have to do? This is my height, this is my weight, this is my size. Thanks, Devil. I appreciate that. That's awesome. That makes me feel good. I appreciate that. Yes and no, Susie. Because think about it right now. People will tell you the treadmill's terrible for you, the wear and tear in your knees and everything like that, of just beating on this treadmill for an hour. Versus if I go outside and do the exact same thing, but faster, it's the same wear and tear in my opinion. The key is obviously getting appropriate running shoes. Stretching beforehand, stretching afterwards. Proper rest, recovery. Thanks for that like, guys. I need one more of y'all beautiful folks to hit that like button for me to get 20 likes during this live. So my goal is always to get 20 likes. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like button. I truly, truly appreciate it. People who say things kill their knees, but correct. I mean, there's pros and cons and everything. Like, people will tell you, like, don't drink Diet Coke, don't drink flavored water. The aspartame's terrible for you. And then go out and crush a 6-pack of Coca-Cola. Well, that's not good for you either. So, I mean, everything we're doing is killing us slowly. I guess you gotta choose which hill you're gonna die on, and whatever makes you most comfortable. So, if you want to live that lifestyle, then live that lifestyle. For me, I'll drink my flavored water from Walmart and Myers. I absolutely love the flavor of them. It very much reminds me of like pop. I get the carbonation fix in that I want. And I'm getting closer to like my goals. So I'm completely okay with that. Like, I know the aspartame's terrible for me. I'm going to start to go to the track and walk to build my strength. And almost knocked the thing off. And stamina back to where it was a few weeks ago. The doctor just said to go very slow, add length, and should be fine. Yeah, Susie, good for you. You got to start somewhere. And you started where you're supposed to start. You started with your doctor. Your doctor told you what you can and can't do. Go slow, you know. Depending on how you're feeling, go one day, do 1 lap, that's 1/4 mile. Maybe the next day go, do 2 laps, call it a day. Next day go back, do another 2 laps, call it a day. Next day go back, 2 laps, call it a day. Take a day off, come back. Next day, 3 laps, you know. And whether it takes you 20 minutes or 2 hours to do 3 laps, who cares? You want to know what? You showed up. And that's the key to most things in life, is just showing up. Show up. And you will get stronger day by day. That's the biggest thing, is just showing up. And a lot of people don't realize that. Ugh. As long as you show up, you'll be better than the person you were yesterday. Guys, we are 40 minutes in. Thanks so much for the conversation, guys. I appreciate that. The time has gone by pretty quickly. Those chemo pills, I'll stay on a low dose, so I should recover fairly quickly these past 6. That's awesome, Susie. That's super exciting. And that's the thing, is, again, just not that, but the track outside, something about being outside, get some vitamin D, and just keep going. Every day, just keep going, show up. Guys, we got 5 people on. If you haven't done so already, I need one of y'all beautiful folks to hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. Our goal each live is to get to 20 likes. We are slow close to getting there today. We are 41 minutes in. We've already lifted legs, we squatted, we did stiff-legged deadlifts, we did calf raises, Bulgarian split squats, and then we did wide squats for the internal thighs. Then we're going to do an hour of cardio. We're 41 minutes into that. Then we've got our ice bath that we're going to do. So if you guys want to watch the ice bath a little bit later, you got to go over to our TT channel, hit that follow over there, as it's probably going to take a 10-15 minute break, get the ice bath all set up, and then we're going to do a cold plunge, which helps with recovery. I've seen huge benefits since I started doing the cold plunge. Oh, my back itches so bad. Well, that's pretty racist, E1. Unless it looked just like yours and you're freaking out, then maybe makes more sense. Daniel, bless him, has gained 80 pounds with me being sick, so I want to healthily encourage him to get back. I get that, E1. Like, I'd freak out too. I understand. That's like any time anybody comes down my street, I should freak out because we're the fourth to last house on a dead end road. It's like, why are you in my street? Like, go away. Like, you don't belong here. But that's anybody. E1, if you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button. We are so close to our like goal of 20. So double tap that screen, I appreciate that. What was that? 6, I want to be... Daniel, bless him, he has gained 80 pounds with me being sick. Encourage him to... Well, that's good, Susie, yeah. Encourage him to get back to kind of where he was at. You know, it's hard. It's a struggle when a family member goes through an illness. You know, you're depressed. You got a lot going on. You're trying to do the best you can. So, encourage him to kind of get back to where he was. I'm telling you, when I put on the weight, like it happened slowly. I didn't even notice it, but I look back at some of these pictures and I was like, how did I ever let myself get this big? Like, I was always in shape when I was younger. So, but I was so focused on building my business that I gained, 80 pounds. Crazy. Absolutely crazy to think I literally gained 80 pounds. Simply because I didn't take care of myself. Yeah, Susie, it happens. It definitely will happen. You know, we focus on our loved ones and forget about ourselves. I've seen it all too often. Especially happens quite a bit in mental health. We are 45 and a half minutes in, guys. My daughter also encouraged me to try therapy to work through my feelings. Susie, your feelings, just bury them deep down inside. That's what I do. No, I'm just kidding. You need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. I don't talk about my feelings. Oh. That's your way to go too? All right, tell me about that. You wait until you're intoxicated and you let them all explode out, then you bury them deep down inside again. Gosh, last time that happened was at my brother's dad's funeral. Or not the funeral, they had like a wake afterwards and I lost my mind. That's the story for a different day. Oh, that was not a good time. Oh. All right, 12 minutes to go. 12 minutes of this torture. Oh. If my weight loss didn't go so well, oh man, Susie, I don't know. Daddy's been making ice today. One thing I didn't realize is how much ice it takes to cool it down once it warms up. So I think it depends on how cool I can get it. Because if it's like if it's only like 50 degrees, I'll try to go longer. But if it's like 40 or below, then at least another 2 minutes. But the thing I realized, like when I did it Saturday, that helped is I muted here and I listened to like some David Goggins, like motivational stuff, and it allowed me to keep going longer than I would normally go because I had something to distract me. I think the mistake I made the first 2 days was just doing it and counting the seconds without something there to distract my brain. Because to just sit there in that pain is very uncomfortable. But if you have something to distract yourself, like if I was watching TV or something like that, then I think it would be a lot easier. So, I mean, no matter what, at least 2 minutes again today. And I'm gonna put swim trunks on because I've been doing it with like my shorts right after a workout, and they just retain so much water when I go to get out. So I'm gonna put swim trunks on today, and then just wear swim trunks moving forward, so it doesn't retain all that water in there. But I'm telling you, I love the cold plunge. I've seen such a huge difference in recovery, how sore I am, how much better my body feels day after day. It has been a massive difference in how I feel. You get a cramp right here. Oh. Hey, Brandon, happy Easter. Happy Easter, Lori. Lori, if you haven't done so already, double tap that screen. You'll be that 20th like today. I'd appreciate that. Hopefully you and your family had a good time today. I wonder if it also helps with getting accurate weight. I think that's part of it too, Susie. Like, and I noticed, like, again, I had a massive weight loss last week compared to like the previous weeks. And I think that's part of it is because like it helps with like the inflammation, the pain, and all that other stuff with it. So, I mean, I only did it 3 times last week, but I think I lost about 5 pounds last week, which is the most I've lost in 1 week in a long time. So, obviously it's doing something to help out, because I haven't changed any deviation in my diet, my workout, my exercise, my food, anything like that. Yes, I FaceTime my brother. That's fun, Lori. I'm glad you were able to do that. Lori, I worked this morning, so I went and worked at the hospital. And got that done. But it was nice. We were very slow today, so I helped out where I could, but didn't have a lot to do, which is nice. So I was able to make some extra money without having to do a bunch of work. Yep, and then I came home, and Danny and I did legs. And then hopped on the treadmill. And then I got like 6 minutes left here. And then I'm going to hit the cold plunge. Yep, kids got their baskets first thing this morning before I left for work. They were all excited, found them in the basement. So they were very excited. I was excited for Danny to come back home yesterday. It's weird when you're married and you're so used to sleeping next to somebody. I think it's less than 10 times Danny and I have stayed apart since we've been married or even been together. Like we pretty much always just stay together. So it was weird with her gone visiting family. Definitely not a fan of that. But it was funny, like the second night she was gone, Bowser literally slept right here and Bella slept right here. So like I think Bowser would have crawled in my skin if I would have let him. He was trying to sleep so close to me. And Bella slept in my feet. I think Bailey slept with the boys. I think it was Peyton. You get used to the sound. Exactly, Susie. Oh. All right, guys, we got 4 minutes left. Guys, I appreciate the conversation today, as today was definitely a struggle with not having as much food as me as I normally do. So that conversation goes a long ways to distracting the brain while I'll keep going. I mean, guys, we did a full leg workout, and we're at 57 minutes of cardio right now, so we got 3 minutes left, and it was a breeze. It was very easy. I'm telling you guys, if you guys want to improve your ability to do cardio, all you gotta do is just find something to distract yourself. Read a book if that's what you're into, listen to music, whatever it is. Go live, have a friend come over, watch TV, whatever it is. As long as you can distract your brain, your body can go for days. But your brain will tell you, I'm tired. Your brain will tell you, it's time to quit. Your brain will tell you, I can't do anymore. Your brain will tell you, your body hurts. But yet, your body will just keep pushing. Lori, you know, I put holds on it because my left shoulder's been messed up lately. And I'm not sure if that was why or what. So I put the burpee challenge on hold because of that reason. I don't know if like the impact of me going down was hurting my shoulder. So I kind of put pause on it. I haven't thought about bringing it back. And not only that, but the 2 weeks prior to that, we were only getting like 5 to 6 people on. And so we weren't getting the likes that we needed. So then we were just doing burpees to kind of keep up. And it kind of had fallen off a little bit. But all the previous weeks we had posted a video before we went live. And so that helped. In the last 2 weeks, I think we realized that we didn't. So maybe that was part of the problem. So not sure. I'll talk to Danny, kind of see what her thoughts are on maybe restarting it this week or next. Okay, well, I'd say next. It's doing a lot better now. Like I did 3 things. I basically stopped the burpee challenge. I quit sleeping with my arm up like this, and I started taking like a blend of like fish oils, flaxseed oil, and something else, and it's made a huge difference. So it's just doing those things to try to kind of better it. All right, guys. We are at 60 minutes. All right. Whew. Let me show you beautiful folks. That's why I'd be tired. Nothing like 2 hours and 15 minutes of working out. All right. 60 minutes, 3.8 miles, just shy of 480 calories. What if the next challenge is... We'll deal with that then, Lori. I'll be honest with you, I'm old. I'm not gonna lie, I popped my shoulder out of place a couple years ago. I reached up, literally, all I did was reach up to like one of the twist lights and pop my shoulder out. Had to do like 6 weeks of physical therapy. It was one of the craziest things ever. Like I pulled like a muscle or something. So, but guys, I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna head upstairs, get my protein shake, and then we'll probably go live on TT for the ice bath. So if you guys want to see that, I'll put a message in the line group for when we go live for that. All right, bye.